What is
And the answer, I think, is in everybody's heart. On my 20+ years of experience, a chess game where everyone is a pawn, a chess player's game. The pieces are sent into the chess game. Is no my name once an enemy of 1,000 miles. I have also been forced to sleep with you. I was still in my prime. Radiation comes in and out. Be left lost alone. Everything. But today, 20 years later, I saw this question on the internet. The difference between gangsters, in my opinion, there is no difference. The so-called underworld and spiritual lands not fundamentally are social different. Instability, but the former is bad for money. At least there are bad especially rules. Those big brothers after the millennium. As long as you don't most of you don't have access to him either. And the spiritual guy, sometimes he has to recruit you for things without eggs. In junior high school, there is one such classmate in the class. His name is the teacher asked me to answer the question. He took my stool off while I was doing my homework. He will knock the rest of his melon seed throw it on the back of my head. But when he makes these moves, the students in our class are, without exception, my thick skin. Even Jingyi has shot him, but no one stood up to help me. I often if someone had stood up to help me at that time, even if you just say it will definitely not be the result. Why would an honest person become like this? It all began one night in 1992. That night, I squatted at home watching two social brothers quarreled outside the door. Call Linlin. You can't do what does my wife's death have to do with me? Why don't I kill you like that? Zhao too can't get away from these bastards. When the old man was talking, and they tried first, and one of them, a very handsome young man, stepped forward. Brother, you are the only one who is still shining a few words at night. Hear him. I swallowed my saliva. I know him. His name is. He is the youngest, eldest brother in this county. I can only nod and continue watching 3 episodes. There will be evening self-study tomorrow, and I've been staring at the TV ever since. In fact, I didn't read a word that day until a hand slapped me on the head. That little collar bastard named Clang. I grabbed almost got killed. His hideous face. My legs were shaking. What did he say? My mind went until he turned. I just had the courage to say something about Brother Peng. Was he going to do that just now? Obviously didn't expect. I am so cowardly in his eyes. How dare you ask such a thing? Then a white tooth is exposed. He made such a small claw. Garen? Morning this and time his immortal. I'm afraid it will be fatal to hit hard. Take a deep breath. Try to calm yourself down. Isn't he the big brother? Is also a 3% subordinate. Hung Tung looked at me a little bit when he heard this. I don't know if you appreciate my courage. I still think I'm not afraid of tigers. Big brother when I'm born a Big brother knife pierce the heart is a house gun. But baby, it's a death. You have to know. Have to be done. Never by yourself. Pretend. He finishes saying these words. Tapped his hands. My skull. He looked at me seriously as I left. You are numb to inquire about these things. Get into. It was very windy that day. Turned and on that disappeared. Zhao Hongfei, the eldest brother of our clan, took his original name just by chance. You have to do it yourself. Never pretend. Also because of this got me in jail for the first time. Also on this night, my only friend was ruined. I learned that my friend was killed at 5 a.m. You monkey got Wong killed. You scared you to death. Old man, Liang Yu, what are you going to do? The little monkey. He knows that you are being set up with Lin Rong at the school gate. But only when I heard that. In my head for a while. She grabbed him by the collar. How is the little monkey? The turtle son How is told him. Xiao Yu. You come back one day monkey with a wound on your face. Asked me to ask no one. I heard about that guy named Lin Rong. I heard a sudden calm down so here. Far now, it is useless to talk about Wang Peng's fault again. I loosened his collar. Flat play with Econite old man. You went to Mod in the 5th or 6th grade. I had a lot of food at my house. The Mods have taken care of you these cousin years. Lin, you are not small. Is the one done. Finally, ice. I bowed my head and knew that Chang was born in 1969. And rumor has it that he once summoned the county. All around him are writing pages and every day songs. Is a meal for Bayor. In fact, I am not afraid of abuse. Even afraid of the process. What I'm afraid of is Zhao Yi, who has a very close relationship with Lu Shu in the 1990s. During the Hong Fuliang era, Zhao Yi was not beaten in the 90s. Zhao Yi has managed slaughterhouses of the county. a mature gangster brother. If Lu Cheng is really half vertical and half horizontal, Wang can obviously, aware of the seriousness of the matter, also began to become dignified. Why did the little monkey become that bastard person? A dozen stitches on the monkey's head. The doctor said there may be. Upon hearing this, I was outraged to the core. Also, at that mind, again, what Peng Kong said to me emerged. You remember that there are some things you have to do yourself. Pretend. I force myself to calm down. Empty my fingernails stuck in my flesh. There is no emotion in the eyes. I know what I have to do. You go to the hospital to accompany Xiao Hong first. I'll do it myself. And I never looked at him. Just again. But there is an extra fruit cover in the bag. Because of Peng Qiang's words, I think there are some things that should be broken again. Not long. I went to a pool hall in the county. This is the territory of Big Brother Monkey. Because I'm related to monkeys. Also Xiao Yu is here. His name is. He is also the eldest brother of the monkey. He doesn't belong to the black boss in the county town. The reason I'm looking for him. It's because he's been drinking and bragging a lot in the past few months. Liao Fei Yi. Liao Chu Mo is also the youngest eldest brother. When I was just I swept a bunch of dicks in Juanming Town. Zia Chun Cheng is Liao Fei Chun Cheng's younger brother. Speaking, a boy belonging to the underworld gang. Although I was not in the rivers and lakes at that time. People like Liao don't take us seriously. But I have to find him to grow up. I never expected him to find Liao Fei. I just wanted him to get the word out. Mazai, who belongs to with Liao Fei's faction, that's the only way I can often mix the water to get me a chance to breathe. Just the first step in my revenge. To think of this, he also secretly brought 800 yuan from my shop.